Oh, yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back live on our flight to Hawaii. And we are not too far out. We're like an hour out. 500 miles to go. We're going 525 over the ground. So yeah, about an hour to go. And top of descent is still pretty far out. So it's not actually calcing it right now. Let me confirm this arrival and the descent procedures into it, just to make sure it's all programmed in. Okay, so it is. All right, so SciVAD is our next point. Yeah, I mean we got a ways to go before top of descent. Above 200. I mean, our actual top of descent isn't for a long time. So yeah, gonna cruise here for a little bit, and then we'll work on getting everything configured for landing here as we get closer to our top of descent. But for now, we're just gonna chill. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my offset that I had. I was offset 2 miles to the right of course, just because when we departed, Rise was still on the network. He was flying same route pretty much as me, and we were sitting at the same cruise with kind of the same step climb, so we would just figure it would make more sense for me to offset just in case. But now I don't think he's on necessarily, so we should be able to just get rid of our offset and go back on course, which I'll do here shortly. Now it's dark in the cockpit. From what I can tell in my glare. Is that just my phone though? Hold on, I'm previewing this thing on my phone. I think it's just my phone. Hold on, let me change the brightness. I'm downstairs. Is it in orange mode too? Night mode or whatever? It might be on night shift. Yeah, it is on night shift. No, it's on dark. Okay, hold on. Where the heck is night shift? I don't even know. Well, no, it looks fine. I mean, that's how it is in the, you know, it's sunny out, so it's going to be bad. But anyways, that is kind of the game plan, so. Why is that showing 3.6? I'm at 3.35. It's my step climb. Okay, there we go. There's top of descent. Okay, perfect. Alright, that checks. So right now in Honolulu, just so everybody's aware of what's going on, I don't think there's much. Who's on? Yeah. Let's see. Honolulu, there's no ATC on, but there's a handful of aircraft in the area. There's a couple guys over in Hawaii. A couple people on the Big Island. That's interesting that guy parted that way. Well, people at Molokai. Nobody really at Kahului. A couple people at La Jolla. What about a couple people going into Hilo too? There's an Air New Zealand coming into Auckland. He's already closer than me, but I'm really the only one outside of that. So there's some people there right now, but there's not a ton of traffic, and there's no air traffic control as of now, but we might get some in a little bit. So we'll see. We'll kind of see what happens. I had to turn all my screen brightness back up because it just got dark. Actually, if I kick that off, will that make that worse or better? No, it does make it a little better. Okay. We'll kick that on. But yeah, this should be a pretty standard arrival. It doesn't really get too crazy until we get further in. That's when all of our altitude restrictions kind of come into play and all that, so we're just going to cruise for now. It's a pretty uneventful flight. I checked in on it a few times throughout the afternoon. there just wasn't a lot going on. I mean, there was really not even a ton of cloud cover, which was nice. Sun's still pretty high up. Should be getting in between like 4 and 5 p.m. Hawaii time. It's kind of nice to have a daytime landing on a stream. Weather's been super solid. We had a pretty good tailwind at 1.2. I was parallel to a jet. We've since kind of dropped a little south of it, so it's not as effective anymore. But that thing pushed us along real nice for a long period of time throughout this flight, which was good to see. So the plan is to still land 8 left. Oh wait, hold on. They're not using them anymore. They're arriving on 4 right only. Well, that might change, but as of right now, they're arriving 4 right. So we'll kind of see what happens there. I actually haven't landed 4 right in a long time. If that's it, though, it's the same arrival. We just deviate south a little bit. I guess for now, you know what? I'll plan it. Let's just switch it. Alright, 4 right, change to, okay. Pretty simple approach in. So this is gonna take me right to final. Off of Hari. I'll add that in there. Okay, perfect. So then let's just swap that out in the aircraft real fast. Oh, you know what? And I can get rid of my offset too. Let's delete that away. Go back to normal. Well, we're changing there. ILS at Zulu, runway 4 right off of Hari. That's the same arrival. So, perfect. Cool. Nice and easy. Hey, what's up, Airbus guy? Yay. You caught a few of them. It's all good. I don't expect you guys all to be able to make every single stream I do. I started this one a little later just because I was still pretty far out. Like, if I would have started at, what, 8:30 like I normally do, we would have just been sitting here for an extra 40 minutes while we cruised along, not really doing anything. This way we don't have to kill a ton of time until top of descent. Oh, you're training in Chicago? Nice. I used to know a ton of people over there. I see there's a couple people on. Oh, there's a guy going on Chicago Center right now. Somebody at Tower. Yeah, I fly in Chicago a lot on VATSIM. That's my home airport. What's the God, I haven't done air traffic control on VATSIM in a long time. But I remember I tried getting back into it a few years ago and I just didn't have the time. I couldn't consistently stay on top of like being able to train. But I think it's you work Midway, ground, Midway Tower, then they move you to O'Hare Ground, O'Hare Tower, and then like Milwaukee approach before you can do C90. I don't even remember the progress path. So if you're working on your S1, are you working on, what is that, ground in Midway? Obviously working on all the IFR clearances and stuff. I can't remember the training program. To save my life. You'll know better than I will. It seems so dark in this thing. I kick the storm light on. Oop, wrong button. That's a little better. A little orange glow in the cockpit. That orange glow the 777 is so notoriously known for. Oh, your friend's training there? Cool. Hey, it's a pretty fun airport. Be nice to have people more consistently staff it. Like multiple positions too. Sliding around on my chair, my feet are just getting stuck on this stupid leather. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Alright, cool. That's awesome though. Good for you getting into the controlling scene over there. Hold on, what is this? So, oh, these altitude crossings are insanely spaced out. Speed restrictions, jet aircraft descend via Mach number until 280. Okay. Mach until 280. From Clanny track. Huh. Like all the same arrivals into the one area. Well, they all merge together at Clanny. That's kind of cool. I like how they do that. I guess you could do that in Hawaii when there's just nothing else around. Alright, well, this arrival is pretty basic. Very minimum crossing points. Oh, I am going to have to get the CTAF for here. I don't know what it is. Well, I could find out, but I'm too lazy to look at the chart, so I'd rather just go in the VATSIM and find out. And it is... Once it loads... Well, oh, there we go. 1181. Okay, easy enough. 1181. Let's just get that ready. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Turn our standby up a little bit here. Anything else that needs to be turned up? I don't think so. Everything else looks good. Alright, let's check the old checklist. Alright, descent checklist is pulled up. I guess we're sticking with 4 right for now. What are they using still? Just 4 right? Okay, cool. That checks for me. So, altimeter 3009. 3009. Pop that in even though I got a long way to go. There we go, 3009. Automated station. Huh. Interesting. Pressure change is crazy out here. Just reading a METAR. Not that it's anything significant. The wind is 070 at 10. Why wouldn't they use 8? I don't know. Whatever. That's what they want us to use. That's what they want us to use. And that's what we'll follow. Okay, so top of the descent showing there. How long do we have? 341. I wonder if I can squeak a little bit more speed out of here. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Just go Mach 8.5. Speed this thing up a little. There we go. Get some extra speed out of that. Save a little bit of time. What stuff are you studying right now? I remember making all my cheat sheets, having all my charts printed out, all that stuff. Sitting there just even getting, I used to use VRC back in the day. Before that, it was this other program. I don't even remember the name of it. Oh, God. What the heck was that old controller client? I can't even... I wonder if they even still have it on the website. Alright, get started. That is not what I wanted. Okay, documentation. Approved software. CRC, Euroscope, VATS. VRC is no longer recommended. Wow. What was the old software we used to use? What was it called? Wasn't VRC, it was before VRC. Oh my god, I can't remember what that program was called. ASRC, that's what I think it was called. That might have been it. Yeah, it was ASRC. God, it was so old. I remember using that. This is all key commands. It's such a pain. Now they have a lot newer stuff, it looks like. VRC's not even recommended. That's crazy. So what do they recommend then? CRC, Euroscope, and VATSIM. Pilot clients, vPilot, xPilot. I remember when Squawkbox used to be the big thing. Huh. Pretty cool looking. Looks real world. Do they really have weather integration? That's even cooler. That's pretty cool looking software. VNAS. I know what Euroscope is. That's been around for a little bit now. What's VATSIM? Interesting. Well, that looks real bland. Those are all way different applications than what I remember. It kind of makes me want to get back into it, looking at those applications. Something new. I hate learning new stuff, though. I don't have the time to learn new stuff as much. Like, I don't have the time that I can dedicate to learn new stuff as I would really want to. Alright, we're about to enter Honolulu Center's airspace, so we would be getting picked up by radar again here. If they were online. Which they are not, but oh well. I wonder if Rise is going to be back in enough time for this arrival. Be curious to see if he pops on. I think it's wild that my computer has like been on for 2 days straight because of flight sim. Oh my lord. Can't believe tomorrow's already Monday. Tomorrow's a... What's my computer temp? It's not that hot. I got really good cooling. What's up, Killer Uno? Welcome back. Let's see what it's actually at right now. My CPU... Oh wait, I gotta go... Well, I gotta launch other software. It stays pretty cool. I mean, it's probably like upper 40s right now. But I have, I mean, it's liquid cooled with a bunch of... What do I have? I forget what I run. I think I got 2 fans in, 3 out. So I run negative pressure with the radiator. That does a pretty good job. Plus it's in my basement, so it's cold. Yeah, like it, depending on the game, it'll cross into the 50s. But I keep my fan speeds high. They are technically silent, supposed to be silent fans, but sometimes they I let them wind up. At least the exhaust, the intakes aren't as big. But sometimes it'll get up there. Yeah, mine probably is in that area right now. I mean, it's definitely working. I just don't feel like launching more programs to look at my temperature right now. Because it's never really been a problem, especially now that I don't overclock anymore. When I overclocked, I used to monitor my temps a lot more. Where'd you fly to? That saved us like 4 minutes going faster. Hey, what's up, VG Master? London to Toronto, nice. That's a good flight. Air Canada 859. We're what aircraft? 777. VG Master, we are just slowly inching our way towards our top of descent into Honolulu. Looks like we'll be having a nice daytime, quasi-evening descent by the time we get... It'll be like a nice golden hour. A330, nice. Yeah, this is a first for me, 2 times in one day. That's a rare thing. Very rare thing. Especially streaming the departure and the landing of a flight. Normally I'd only stream one portion of it. There's no A-car systems on board. Easy CPDLC. Oh, for Oceanic? I actually haven't used that software before. You know, I never even looked to see if the PMDG A-car system actually works for VATSIM or not. I never looked into that. I'd have to check that out. Alright, we got an island popping up right there. The Hoy. Somewhere over on this end. So top of descent is like 15 minutes. So actually, I'll start briefing now. Just kind of while we're hanging out. Okay, so they switched our runway to 4 right as of... Is it still 4 right? Yeah, so as of now it's still 4 right. 3009 is the altimeter. That is what we're expecting. VREF is just going to be +5 because of the wind. So, flaps 30. With the VREF speed of 146. It's a little bit of a shorter runway, not too crazy short though, so this is going to be a auto brakes 3. And it will be an ILS approach. Let's get our fixed page set up for this approach. Because it's nice weather there, we'll put a 4-mile ring out instead of a 5-mile. That way we can keep our speed up a little higher until we get there. Alright, so we did that. Auto brakes are set. Landing VREF is set. Approach briefing. I mean, I guess I can set minimums too, but we're not really going to be hitting minimums. Or need to be bothering with it, but missed approach. Okay. That's fine. I can climb that. I can climb that fast. Alright, so barometric altitude. And it's going to come out to 258. Oh, it's on radio. Hold on. Oh, Barrow's way up there. Oh my god, could this thing go any slower? There it goes. Like once you start spinning it a lot, it goes down by 10s. Alright, so 258. There we go. Perfect. Everything's set up. That's really all we needed to do. Alright, let's go back. I heard the A350 is going to have inbuilt ACARs. Pretty sure it's going to be a study level aircraft. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there a cabin in the 777? Yes, there is. They modeled the whole thing out. You might play some ATS and do some testing, see if I can figure out why your game crashed. Yeah, check your temps. See if it was your temps or if like your RAM got spiked or something. Processor spike or whatever. Yeah, so they modeled the entire interior out. It's really cool. So here's first. You see that engine right there. Big old engine. Here is first galley with the second doors. A little bit more first. Look at that monster. Spinning out there. Big old engine. Thing is so cool. It's just so amazing how big the engine is on this airplane. Monster. Alright, so that is first. Now we're going to hit up premium economy or economy plus. Yeah, there is lighting actually too. When it's dark out, they'll have the cabin lights dim. Good old economy plus. Looks a little tighter than it is in real life. And here's where the cattle sit. No. Got labs right here. It's pretty cool. Other doors, wing exits. And you get the audio change when you're back here too, instead of having the obvious howl of the engine. Now you just got the wind noise of the engine, the thrust. But yeah, you can get some cool wing views. And actually, this is pretty cool too. I mean, that's the real in-flight entertainment on United right now on their new aircraft. There's the old wing. Looking pretty good. No action by the flapper on. Yeah, it is crazy. You're in love with the A330 lighting. It has like bluish lighting. Yeah, I think you can do the same in this because that's actually United's typical cabin lighting. Make sure you guys download the United app, by the way. They did a good job at modeling this thing. Seatbelt sign is apparently on. No, oh, I have it on auto, that's why. You know, the one thing I don't know is if they modeled the crew rest area. I don't think they did. Did they model the crew rest area? I can't tell. Doesn't look like it. I don't think so. Nope, they didn't. Well, I don't want to somehow go somewhere where the game breaks. Yeah, no, I don't think any of them simulate passengers. Hey, what's up, MSF? Microsoft Flight Simulator guy. I got a MSFS guy. I should just say that. What's going on? Welcome back. How was the soccer match? Oh, it does on GSX. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think they do on this one. I think that I'll have to look when we deboard. We'll run back there. Oh, nice! You guys won one non-take. That's good. Solid defense. What else here? Top of descent. Oh, you know what? I should do our... Oh, by the way, let's hit that. I should do our descent forecast. Load. Actually, I'm gonna re-request it. That thing's old. We'll see if it errors out or not. If it errors out, you basically just got to reload the sim brief detail from the tablet. Does the medium graphics help with game freezes for Microsoft? Yeah, medium definitely does. That plus if you get that auto FPS program that everybody was talking about, and they recommended it for me. I am running it right now actually on 2020, and I run it on 24. It helps a lot. But medium graphics seem to do wonders for freezing and FPS. That game has there's got to be a memory leak or something, because there's no reason why in Ultra, even if you have your graphics set to Ultra, why are you getting, like, I'll get 5 frames when I'm in the settings menu. That makes 0 sense. I have 7 frames when the game is on the home screen for whatever reason too. It's weird. I don't know the intricacies of how that game can get messed up for the fact that it's streaming so much data, but it's annoying. Yeah, I'm thinking the servers, they don't have enough servers for that demand. And plus, I don't even know where those servers are located. For all we know, they could be in Europe. We're sitting here streaming from Europe, all this high-end data. How long until approach? We will be descending at less than 10 minutes. We'll start descending 75 miles, and then we should be on the ground 6 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Time. So we'll be on approach probably right before 10 o'clock Central Time. So less than probably half an hour. Less than a half an hour. I'm flying from Hong Kong. We flew into Hong Kong earlier today from Chicago. I landed this like afternoon, and then myself and another person that was in the stream, Rise, we departed Hong Kong for Honolulu. He was flying with me, but I haven't seen him back yet, so I'm not sure if he's still flying or if he stopped halfway or something, but maybe he'll pop online here shortly. Yeah, I do love my long hauls. I haven't been to Hong Kong in a long time. I'm trying to think where else I need to go to. I haven't buzzed around Africa much. Kind of cool to do some flights to like South Africa from the East Coast. Yeah, I used to fly Chicago to Frankfurt all the time. I love that flight. I still remember the old flight number. It was United 940. Has always basically been the Chicago to Frankfurt flight number. They did that in the 777 a bunch. Now it's the 787. Your game's not crashed, or it hasn't crashed. It hasn't seemed to be crashing. I have to. I admit I have a few mods. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, the 787 is a downgrade from the cabin size, but it's an upgrade from the comfort level. It's so nice flying in the 787 because of the cabin altitude. They got humidifiers on board. It obviously has way longer endurance. Yeah, I'm flying the 300ER. 777 is my favorite. I haven't really had enough time to look or mess around with a version of the 787 where I could play with the touch screens. About 2 hours ago in real life, 5 years ago, I departed Chicago on a 787 with Air New Zealand for a direct flight down to Auckland. That was fun. I don't think they've ever resumed that route since the pandemic. Hey, there's an island starting to pop up. That was a long flight. Yeah, the 787 is... The 787-1000 is so stupid. Why would they do that? The range is garbage. The 787-9 is that's what I lived on for 17 hours. But yeah, the InBuild's A350 that everybody's been talking about, isn't that what it is? Is InBuild someone that was developing it? I forget. Because they already got the 330 and the 380, right? Oh, you're gonna stream? Okay. Oh yeah, when the 777X comes out, that thing is gonna be a serious monster. I mean, I haven't looked to see if they're improving the cabin altitude and that, but I'm assuming they're gonna have the humidifiers on there, because it makes it so much better. But that plane is a monster. Alright, let's check out... I like clicking the pen. METAR, it's going to update before we arrive. Alright, so if we're going to be landing on the 4s, that brings 4,000. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. You're going to go to South Korea? I wish I still had spring break. I don't get spring breaks anymore. At least not yet. I can't travel during... I won't be able to travel for like the next 4 months, unfortunately. What, So how did South Korea get picked for spring break? Yeah, they basically have made the entire Airbus fleet at that point. Oh, Atlanta. Nice. Your spring break's over tomorrow? Dang, that's our early spring break. It's not even March. Oh wait, that's not La Jolla. That's a different random island of Hawaii. Oh, family break. That's right. That's a Canadian thing, isn't it? I feel like Loose Cannon was talking about that. He said they kind of just made it... it's like a total political holiday that they made it just to get votes. Another break in April. That's the real spring break. Yeah, that makes sense. Just to make up for your earlier stream with the crash. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you were doing that early, too, right? 8 a.m.? That was Eastern time. Dang, you're staying up late. It's already 10:40 for you. Alright, so unfortunately, we have to descend at 280. So we're going to have to slow up a little bit in the descent per the arrival. But we'll be starting shortly here. Yeah, I'm not too sure how YouTube serves up your streams to people. Like, how does it recommend? I haven't really looked into it. Yo, on the final today, my simulator nearly crashed. It stuck for like 1 minute and then unstuck. My plane kept going. Oh yeah, that would have been annoying. All that time wasted for like logging it. I would have been very angry. I used to hate when it would just crash for whatever reason mid-flight. Like, you'd walk away, you'd come back, crash the desktop. It's like, when did this actually happen? At what point? I used to have this problem on P3D. Every time I flew over the Iowa-Illinois border, around this one town, there was an issue with a piece of scenery that I had to load, and it would always crash the desktop there with the DirectX device hung error, I think it was. I used to get the device hung errors all the time in P3D. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I live in the suburbs of Chicago. Alright, there it is, top of descent. Yeah, pretty much. I used to fly out of, in flight sim, I was flying out of Denver a ton, and then I completed pretty much all of United's flights from there. So then I switched over to Chicago. I almost did Houston, but I wanted to kind of be where there would be some snow. Because I finished all those flights either in October or November out of Denver. So then I wanted to go do all the flights out of another United hub. And I figured, it's winter time, flying out of Chicago would be fun. So I chose there over Houston. Am I ending the stream after this? Yeah, most likely, because I'm going to have to go to bed. It's already going to be after 10. And I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. And probably, as always, there'll be a bunch. Yeah, I gotta let the PC rest a little bit. I bet you, like, right before I shut the stream down, a bunch of people will come back in, just like last night. That was so funny. I was sitting there going, oh yeah, I'm gonna get off around 10 o'clock. Unless, of course, a bunch of people join in, and then we just start chatting. And sure enough, a bunch of people joined in, we started chatting. And I was on until, I don't even remember. Late enough that I went upstairs and I plugged my phone in and put my AirPods in, and I didn't even like watch my phone. I just fell asleep listening to something playing in the background. I don't even remember what it was. Let's see if anybody else has popped up in the area. United 518. What is this guy doing? He's just circling everywhere. Interesting flight path. Oh, he's still at 360, so he obviously is AFK. Guy's just circling around. Oh, that's cool. This guy's just doing little island hoppers. Alright, well, we'll have to watch. Well, I don't think we're going to have to watch out for that guy. He's sitting at 360, circling around Honolulu. Yeah, I definitely put this PC through its paces. Some of the, well, some of the fans in this PC are approaching 10 years old, because I think I built it in 2017. Which is crazy. I was still living at my parents' house when I built the thing. But that's wild. 2016 maybe. 2016 or 2017, I don't remember. But then I bought the house only a year and a half, basically a year later. This will be about right around a 9-hour total flight. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Because his track is funny. He's just doing a bunch of like S patterns and stuff. He's entering the infamous, I reached the last point on my route, now it's just going to hold and circle around it. I might dot well up him. I just messaged him a message to supervisor just for fun. Yeah, that used to happen in like FS9 and FSX. All right, cool. They already messaged me back. Igor. Wonder where he's from. This guy's gonna get booted off the network. He's still just circling. 360. My boy Igor here is gonna bop him off. Forced disconnect. He's just spinning around. Okay, cross this above 17. Perfect. Everything's looking good here. Watch him join my stream. Be like, you asshole. You ratted me out. This guy's track is so funny to watch on VATSIM radar. Okay, 360. Kick the storm light off. Pop the dome light down. Kick the seatbelt sign on. Get ready to transition here. Let's see, did the weather update here yet? No, we're at 56 minutes, still 3009. We'll see what it changes to. Okay, so we're gonna have a speed restriction at 210 at Ori. It's our first speed restriction. He's still on there? Oh yeah. He's circling. He's still at 36. Definitely entered a nice tight hold, that's for sure. Alright, standard, and yeah, he's gonna run out and have a fun ending. Oops. Fuel starvation. Kick out the spoilers a little bit. I wonder where Loose Cannon and Skystream Aviation are. Usually I see them on chat quite often. Yeah, they were here earlier, but they haven't popped in yet tonight. Skystream's probably flying, but just doesn't, or maybe he's, I don't know, eating dinner or something. And then Loose Cannon, not too sure. I don't know if Loose Cannon stopped by earlier today. Might have been busy. Okay, I don't have... Now, it looks like the island's being covered by this cloud cover. Coming up, I can't make it out on the horizon yet. And I should be able to already. Yeah, maybe they'll join up at the end. Skystream's been popping in a little after a little bit. Your fuel ran out on your first ever flight because my units in SimBrief were set in kilograms, but your airplane was in pounds, so I put in 4K pounds of fuel instead of 4K kilograms. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely have a fuel shortage there. That's pretty funny. That's yeah, that's quite the discrepancy. It's pretty funny. Oh, that's good. Wow, that's insane. 19 Celsius at this altitude? It's hot over here. I didn't even check what the temp was. 28. It's warm. Weather hasn't updated yet. So I haven't found a good yoke. Yeah, I'm not too sure what everybody else has. Killer Uno, are you on a yoke or are you on a joystick? Glide down to an airport near JFK, but on final landing you got too slow and you crashed. Dang, slid down the runway although the damage was on. Oh, you're on a gamepad. That's right. You had said that before. I forgot about that. Trying to see who else we should ask, BG Master. We just gotta keep asking people when they're in the chat. What's the, what's everybody else using? 'Cause I don't really know of any good products. Although I feel like I should look into getting one of those Boeing throttle quadrants or whatever, and maybe a Boeing FMS. That'd be pretty cool. I just don't really have a good spot on my desk to set that up. And I don't know how many... I got a lot of free USB ports on the back because I got rid of a lot of my recording stuff from playing console. Alright, the good old 10,000 foot slowdown here. This thing does not want to decelerate. Depends on what aircraft you fly. If you fly the Airbus and all that aircraft, get whatever yoke you want, but make sure you to get the Airbus throttle. Yeah, I have to look up all those throttles that they started making. It's crazy what they have now. for realism. Alright, so be fair. And then after that, Shells. Which I gotta slow up to 210 at Shells, or at Hari. So 210 by that point, which is just outside of 10 miles, so that's okay. Oh yeah, that's true, the Airbus D10. Oh, yokes can be expensive, surprisingly. They're probably gonna at least be a couple $100, 200 maybe, $150, 200. I feel like for something like that. I could be wrong though. Getting a nice sunset here. I'll manage my speed. I'm gonna stay at 250. Yeah, use the stick with the Boeing. That'll be cool. Yeah, you fly a lot of Airbus. That makes sense for you. I'm like the exact opposite then with all my Boeing PMDG stuff. Alright, there's the beautiful island of Oahu. And we got some nice clouds we get to bust through too, so that's always fun and exciting. I'm gonna switch over to Honolulu CTAF. They boot that guy? Nope, he's still circling. Oh well. Maybe it's an auto message. Honolulu traffic, United 152 heavy, inbound on a Clanny 4, we're about 25 miles to the west. Gonna be maneuvering for ILS 4 right approach off of Hawley. Alright, we're good. Alright, at Shells, we're gonna start reducing our speed to 210. Welcome back, MSFS guy. Had to take a bath. Man, you're like relaxing over there. Can't afford much, sadly. I don't think I can purchase anything over $100. They might have something decent for that price point. I don't know what's out there. Or you could always see if you can snag something on eBay. United 152, you're clear for the ILS approach, reduce knots to 210, descend and maintain altitude at your discretion. Hey, close. Gotta cross. I gotta slow up. Not paying attention. Gotta cross this at 4. There's a Thrustmaster? Oh yeah, those Thrustmasters, I've heard good things about those. Alright, flaps 1. Gets me to 210. Switch over to the ILS chart here. Did the weather update. Nope, still 3009. Alright, so we're good there. And then debris at 2000. Alright, speed brake extended. That should be good. Altimeter set. Before landing checklist is next. Alright, cross us at 4. Arm the localizer. Cross the next point at 2. Alright, there we go. Final approach course 042. Let's set that in. Whoops. There we go. There's the contrail from the guy circling. He's still on the network. What? The point of these supervisors? Blow the guy out of here already. It's obvious he ain't coming back. Alright, there's the airport in sight. I can see the reef 8 right. And I can see our runway over there. So that's cool. Alright, now we need to slow up though. Keep slowing down. The info on the top of the screen. What's it saying? Oh, it says we're 100% there. Yeah, it does. That's weird. Huh. Wonder what happened. Yeah, the altitude's wrong. That is weird. I'll have to look at that. Oh well, we'll ignore it. Alright, we'll go ahead and arm the approach. Flaps 5, we're going to slow up to 170. Honolulu traffic, United 152 heavy established, ILS 4 right, on a 8-mile final. Honolulu. Okay, here we go. Going very fast. I'm gonna drop my gear a little early. Just slow down. Flaps 15. Alright, VREF is 146. Flaps 25. And flaps 30, 146. Landing checklist will be complete. There we go. Alright, cool. A little bit of a quartering crosswind from the right, not too bad. That guy actually flew the missed approach for this runway, and that's what he's doing. He's now holding over here. That's what that other aircraft did. Alright, it's obviously a little bit of wind shear. Oh wow, this wind is really bopping us around.
Approaching minimums.
I might go around.
Minimums.
I might not.
$100.
That will be okay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
little gusty out here. Not too bad, though. Definitely had worse. So, that worked out okay. We'll just roll right across 4 left here. Left when able. Contact ground. The hell's the terminal? Oh, duh. Thought it was further over. Alright, anyways. Flaps up. Alpha to the ramp. Actually, I could take Zulu in, right? Where do I want to park? I parked at one of these gates here in real life when I came here, I think. So we had to walk outside, if I remember correctly. So maybe we'll park at one of those. Just pull in there. Alright, landing lights are off, APU's on. Turn off lights, wing lights, strobe lights. I don't remember what gate that is. Let me see if I can pull it up with SimBrief real quick. Golf 6, actually, I think that was the gate. Let's see. Let me see if I can get Golf 6. Knock that off while we're waiting. Golf 6. There's no suitable gates. What? Alright, well, forget that then. We'll just pull in there. Yep, that was it. It was the end. Yeah, we'll just turn in on that. Yeah, I know. I was cruising. I mean, on a high-speed exit, just keep rolling. Why not, right? Alrighty. Do I bother being exterior view? Yeah, I guess I'll just do external view so I can line up real nice. Since I don't have any guidance. Since SimBrief wants to tell, or GSX tells me this gate is too small, even though it's a heavy gate in real life. Oops. Little bump. Alright, right on the money. Perfect. Alright, that can go bye-bye. Those can go bye-bye. That can turn off. And that can turn off. And that can turn off. Alright, cool. Oops, I just put my gear up. Oops. My bad. Get rid of all this flight director junk. And let's detune the... Oh, wait, I can't. Never mind. I was going to say detune the ILS, but that doesn't really matter right now. Alright, traffic can go bye-bye. And let's let GSX tell me that this parking is too small for my aircraft. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Hawaiian Airlines. Ground connection, set chocks. We will request that. And request the AC unit. Cool. Alright, we made it to good old Honolulu. Not a bad landing, it was windy. Had to correct a lot at the end there, but we made it. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Just realized the info. Okay, United 152, clear for the ILS approach before establishing localizer time when we will try and stream next. Probably Tuesday night. United 152, wind is 7010, cleared land 4 right. Want to say your next stream will be Tuesday? Yeah, most likely. Welcome to Honolulu, slow down your... Yeah, there we go. Alright, we are caught up on all of our messages. And actually the airport's not too badly modeled. Although in real life, you're walking outside right there. Which is kind of cool. Was that what it said? 16 feet? There's no way. What's actually happening on the stream preview here? What pops up? Let's see. I had to kick in a lot of left rotor right there at the end to line up. No way. Negative 16? That can't be real. There's no way, because then A-Cars told me it was higher than that. Who knows? I'm not sure how it calculates that stuff. Then again, SimBrief right now, or SimConnect is obviously jacked because it still thinks I'm at, what, 37,000 feet? Did that update it? No, yeah, something's up. Change data source, SimConnect. It's messed up though. Flight data. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh well. Something happened to it. It locked up. Fly Live Studio. No, that all that flight information is through Fly Live Studio. Actually, let's see what Volanta did say because I tracked it in there. What did they... Yeah, see, they said it was 300, which makes sense for windy conditions like that. Although it seems smooth, I don't know. I guess I probably needed to slam it down anyways like that in a short runway condition. I didn't want to float. Not that 4 right's that short of a runway, but shorter. How long is it, actually? Now that I'm curious. Oh, that's a pretty long runway. It's 9,000 feet. It's not short. It's a real long runway. Alright. That guy is still flying around. And Honolulu Center just got on, of course. Go figure. But we got a nice sunset here. And they're unloading our stuff. But, yeah, it looks nice. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any more flying. I have to hop off for the night. But I thank you all for coming along on this journey today. This dual flight journey. Takeoff and landing. Yeah, -5 on it. That is basically fake. Like, you wouldn't even want -5. Like they say in real life, you really don't want anything under 100 technically. Like you need to have at least that. Yeah, it's daylight. Ah, there's Loose Cannon. See, what did I tell you? Somebody said, VG Master, didn't you say, I wonder where Skystream and Loose Cannon are? And I said, oh, they'll probably tune in, you know, right before I'm about to get off. Just like last night where I said, I'm going to get off when I land, or I'm going to get off at 10 o'clock, and unless there's a bunch of people that join, and then a bunch of people join, and I'm on for another half an hour. And sure enough, that's what's happening right now. That's hysterical. Yeah, we literally just touched down like 5 minutes ago. And actually, I forgot to stop the clock here. Oh, we finished under 9 hours. What was the total flight time? 8 hours and 48 minutes. But A-Cars logged. Eight hours, 48 minutes to Hawaii, and we are... That guy's still circling around. Supervisor's useless. Well, that's cool. Alright, everybody. Well, as much as I don't want to go, I do have to go because it's Sunday and I'm tired and it's already 10:15, so... I gotta go ahead and end the stream. My door's closing or opening? I can't tell. They're opening. Why? I don't know why. But yeah, I gotta go ahead and end the stream, so I will catch you all hopefully Tuesday night. I should be able to get on, but if not, Thursday night. Keep in mind, this might be my last week where I stream. I'll be able to stream next weekend, but I'm on like, my wife's going in for a C-section a week from tomorrow, so I'm gonna be busy with my newborn and watching him. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get on here because my schedule is gonna be very hectic. I'm not gonna be working, but trust me, for those of you that haven't dealt with a newborn, well, for those of you that have, you understand why, but those of you that haven't, there is no such thing as a schedule anymore. You're up feeding at 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever time in the morning, every 3 hours. It's brutal. Plus I gotta help tend to somebody that just had major surgery at the same time. So I'll try to do as much streaming next week as I can in anticipation of not being able to really get on too much the first and second week of March. Bottles. That's the worst part. You gotta go make the damn bottle. It's not like I can just pull my shirt down and say, there you go. I gotta get up, go down, put my robe on, walk all the way downstairs, get a bottle, warm it up, walk back upstairs, sit in the chair, try to feed without falling asleep, and then burp, and then try to make the baby fall back asleep. And yeah, it's not fun. I don't miss that part. Like the first couple months of that is brutal. So I'll be a zombie. I'm gonna have no time to myself. Yeah. Yeah, see, Loose Cannon knows what it's about. That's definitely something I don't miss from my first child, but it's all worth it in the end, so you just gotta push through it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. It was good talking with all of you. It's great seeing you all, as always. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you all next time. When babies burp. All right. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good night.